Hello and welcome to From the Helm Live here in Perth. I'm Grady Wolf, Market Analyst with Bell Direct, and I'm so excited to be joined again by Darren Strallo, the Managing Director and CEO of Bellevue Gold. Darren, it's been a while since we had a chat. How have the last few months been for you?
Yeah, look, it's been a roller coaster. Yeah. So we have delivered production. We hit our guidance. We gave a good market update, a growth update for the next 5 years, which really sets us up well to execute on that plan.
And you recently raised some capital via a share placement. Mm-hmm. What will the proceeds be used for?
Yeah, so what the proceeds do is it right sizes our balance sheet. We pay back a little bit of debt, and it allows us to really pin our ears back and enact on this 5-year growth plan that we put to the market. So, we're going to be adding extra jumbos underground. We're going to be finishing off a bunch of infrastructure projects, and we're going to be able to invest in exploration at Bellevue for the first time in almost 3 years, which is something that certainly our geos and myself are very excited about.
And how will this ramp up and 5-year outlook plan increase costs and production for the outlook for Bellevue?
Yeah, so look, it actually decreases costs and increases production,
which is the
way that you want to go. So look, by making this investment now, what it does is it drives costs out. When you have a mining project, it typically has a large fixed cost base. So the more efficiency, the more productivity you can get from that fixed cost base will drive your unit cost down. So that's essentially what we're doing, is by making this investment now in the project, we'll be driving the project towards 250,000 ounces of production by FY28. So it's a really serious gold mine like this. That's all from one operation. And it'll drive our cost base down to a really attractive number. So $1,500 to $1,600 an ounce. So big free cash flow. It's a fantastic operation. The ore body is performing exactly as we thought it would. So look, making this investment just sets us up for a really strong future. And
why are you bringing forward the growth plan?
Yeah, well, the answer is it is to take advantage of all of the capital that we've spent to date. So, we spent the past sort of 2+ years, really building this project, learning about the cost base, learning about the infrastructure, learning about the ore body. We were able to, use the most up-to-date geological information to put together a really robust and solid mine plan for the next 5 years. So we have this 5-year growth plan, which is actually underpinned, fully by mine designs. It's fully scheduled out. There's 10% inferred resources in the entire mine plan for 5 years. First 3 years has 5% inferred in it. So it's as robust as you'll get. And what that does is it gives you the confidence that that investment is going to pay off. It gives you confidence that the ounces are going to be there when you get to them, and shows that you're going to get good return for the investment that you're making in the project.
Now, last time I saw you, we're starting the ramp up process. Mm-hmm. How is that going?
Yeah, so it's great. So we put our first guidance out at the start of the year to deliver 75,000 to 85,000 ounces, and we landed right in the middle. So we had 80,000 ounces for the first half. We produced $40 million of free cash flow in the June quarter, which is a real proof of concept for the operation. So it shows that things are working and the mine does produce cash. And then that really sets up this next leg where now that we right-size the balance sheet, we can invest that cash flow back into the project, to really, enact those growth plans and get some, really good results in the future.
Now, you did mention that some of the proceeds from the capital raise will be used in exploration efforts, which you haven't done in a little while now. So something new on the horizon for investors. How big is the size of the prize out there in the Bellevue area?
Yeah, so we've put an exploration target on it of 1.5 to 2.5 million ounces, but it really could be anything. Like, we're talking about the complete down plunge target of the existing Bellevue ore body. So, your typical West Australian Archean low gold deposits can be these 5 to 10 million ounce plus systems. We've got a 4 million ounce deposit that we know at the moment, and we have the potential to grow that as we drill it. What's happened is that because we're sort of restricted on where we can sit on the surface and put drill rigs, plus we've been spending all the money on the build of the mine and the grade control over the last few years, that we simply haven't spent any money on exploration. So now we've got underground drill platforms, we're putting in extra drill rigs, and we've got access to these targets that our geos have been looking at for 6 or 7 years and have never been able to drill, and we can suddenly drill them over the next 2 years. So we're looking forward to putting the drill meters in the ground and you get really good return for buck when you put drill meters in the ground at Bellevue.
And what will be the key share price drivers, do you think, over the next 12 months?
Yeah, well, now that we've got the plan out, we're fully cleansed to market, it's a very detailed plan that we've put there. It's really about just execution of that plan, like showing that things are working, showing that we can, hit the targets that we've put out there. And then, the exploration side of things, extending that mine life is something that is really going to give us bang for buck as well.
What do you think Bellevue will look like in the next 3 years?
Yeah, look, so it's going to be a fantastic operation. When you look globally, there are only 7 assets in tier 1 jurisdictions that produce over 200,000 ounces per annum at a 5 gram or higher head grade.
Wow.
And Bellevue is going to be in that suite of assets. So one of 7 globally, and all of the other assets, the other 6 that aren't Bellevue, are all owned by global gold majors. So, it's a significant asset. We're going to, sort of unshackle it and realise the full potential of it through this investment process. So look, just looking forward to really building a world-class mine and showing the world what Bellevue can deliver.
Watch out, you're putting us on the map at Bellevue Gold. Darren, thank you for your time today. We love having you on the Helm.